It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James looking it over. Here's Korkmaz. Off target at the rim. From deep. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Lets it fly. Kept alive. Pass to James. Here's Korkmaz. Off target with his three. Clyburn. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Going inside, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bellinelli passes to Shingeli. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Back to Bellinelli. On the wing, Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hackett. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Korkmaz. 5 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Home team foul. Calafis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hackett. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Calafis. From outside the arc. Rebound by Shingeli. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Clyburn. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Papagiannis. Misses in close. And they're running. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Misses the three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Clyburn. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. .51 seconds left to play in the first. And here's James outside. Rebound by Shengelia. Shengelia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hackett. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Brown on the follow.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Clyburn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, James. Wide open look. That one falls.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
On the wing, Bellinelli. At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
We've got Blossingame, Diallo out there at Corniche, and it's Akobo in at the 2-guard. We've got Zizic, and it's Morgan in at the 2-guard spot.
Away team ball.
Diallo out there at Corniche, and it's Blossingame in at the point. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
After the review, the ruling on
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
We've got Courtney, and it's Morgan in at the shooting guard. Here's Zizic. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Fires away from outside. The rebound by Morgan.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Blossingame to the left side wing. Diallo has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here's Tucker. Here's Morgan. Here's Courtney. No scoring in this one. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. One-on-one here. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Corniche. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
They set the pick. And Tucker kicks to Zizic. Montejunas with the steal. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Courtney. He's guarded by Diallo. Kaycock, the pass to Zizic. Here's Kaycock. 6 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer. Courtney's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Diallo the pass to Blossinger. Good on the three-point shot.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Blossinger's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the away team.
That's good from Tucker.
2 shots.
Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The rebound by Morgan.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Awesome game. Oh, good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Monaco drops both of them. Now, here's Tucker. 8 points for him. And Tucker slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Diallo inside. The tray. Pass to Corniche. 6 to shoot. Back to Diallo. Got a hand on it.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Zizic passes to Kaycock. Swiped it away. Here's a Kobo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Leading by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
.30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the home team. And that is it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. Clyburn. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Papagiannis. Hasn't made one yet. Just to Calathis. Brown kicks to James. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Bellinelli. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bellinelli's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And taken away by Brown. Here's Korkmaz. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Korkmaz has got 7 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Driving to the basket. They swipe it. Bellinelli with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bellinelli's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Papagiannis has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And Bellinelli kicks to Sangelli. Hands it from downtown. Sangelli's got his second basket of the night.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And a deep 3 from James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bellinelli with the 3. The rebound by James.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Calathis. Still yet to score. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Sangelia. He's covered by Brown. On the wing, Bellinelli. 6 points for him. Baseline try. Calathis grabs the board.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Papagiannis kicks to Calathis. Unloads from 13. Here's Brown. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hackett. On the wing, Bellinelli. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
James outside. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Bellinelli passes to Hackett. Here's Sangelia. Puts up a 3. And James pulls it down. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Calathis.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Korkmaz, no good. Liber. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. James fires from way outside. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter roll. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Corniche, Diallo out there at Blossom game, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard position. Here's Morgan, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Morgan's got his first bucket in this one.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
There's Blossom game, guarded by Tucker. Clock at 6. Here's Corniche off on the layup.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Pass to Okobo. Now here's Diallo. Here's Corniche. Offline with his 3.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pass to Courtney. Here he goes. And stolen by Diallo. Pushing it up. Passing game, the pass to Montejunas. Here's a Kobo. From outside, off the mark. Here's Morgan. Buries the long-range jumper.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Kakon. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
No good from Blossom game.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And Tucker slams it in.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Blossom game's gone. Only 1 of 7 here from the field. Kakon, the pass to Tucker. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Morgan. A 3-ball. It's good from long range.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And here's Diallo. Okobo, the pass to Blossinger. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Tucker inside. Here's Okobo. And that one, good. Okobo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
1:09 left here in the 4th quarter. And here is Montejunas. Pass to Blossom game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good on the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Morgan. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the 4th, and it's good for 2.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's a Kobo. Offensive rebound. Here's Blasingame. A three-pointer off the mark. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for some.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baberovic in at the shooting guard position.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Kalathis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Here's Baldwin. Charity stripe shot. And that one's long. And here's Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. No good with the triple. About a minute played here so far in the first. Screen by Marjanovic. Hayes for three. The shot that time not on target. And here they come. James, that's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The shot by Melli, no good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hey, shot's good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
James attacking, and it's James with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Baldwin's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's James with the three. James has got 9.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They set the pick. Shot is up. Baberovic can't get it to go.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Out to James. Clock at 6. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Melly. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Takes a 3. Kept alive. Can't get it to fall.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Calathes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
The
foul.
defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Here's Baberovic. Off target with the 3. James outside. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Hayes. Buries it down low. Hayes has got his second basket of the game. Hayes has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And James puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Baberovic. Yet to see a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baldwin. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Korkmaz. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 1 spot. So it's the home team now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
First personal foul. Second.
3-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Akobo gets the bucket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
3-pointer Birch. No dice on the putback jam.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The rebound by Diallo.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. And finally, they hit one.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Pass to Guduric to halt the run, and it's blocked. And they're on the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
There's the triple. Knocks down the triple.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Out left to the wing. Here's Akobo. He's got 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. And here's the fast break. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Diallo outside. 6 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he drives in. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And it's Birch missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Fires from deep. Akobo, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep. Guterich with the bucket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Akobo gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've continued to build momentum, showing much more confidence now, and this is the perfect time to do it. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Corneli, still without a bucket. Diallo outside. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the layup is good. 7 points in the game. So it's the home team now. And there's the drive. Akobo gets the bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Cuts off the pass. In transition. From down in the low post, it goes.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential. And now that we have some... That does it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Screen by James. Driving in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
The plays under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Five on the clock. They get it again. Here's Kalathis. Puts up a three. The shot by James. No good. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And he jams it home with authority.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
Away team foul. Beverage. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Ooh, ripped away.
Check this out. That's only their second turnover tonight. They've kept great control of the rock.
Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got 6.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And James launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Kalathis. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. In transition, here they come. James with a steal. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And it's James with the jam.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Offline with a baseline jumper. Now, here is James. Give him 23. Outside, Brown. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Inside, Baldwin. And the layup is good off the glass.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
They get it back. Can't get the putback. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. They grab their own miss. Pass to James. Brown with a screen. James deciding where to go with it. Pure from 3-point range. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here's Baldwin from deep three-point range. Here's Marjanovic. And he slams it in one-handed.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. There's 39 seconds left in the third. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Baldwin's shot is off.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's James from the arc. On target from range. James has got 29 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Oh, swiped away. Puts up a deep three. No good that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. To the wing, right side. From deep three-point land. The shot no good. And they're on the run. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Diallo outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
For three. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. 14 feet away. Akobo, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
No good on the 3. Fires the 3. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. Here's Gudarich. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Three-pointer, Birch. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Pass to Corley. And here's Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Diallo's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 tries. Off the mark there with a 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
It's the mark. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
Here's Goodrich. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Akobo, no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
From outside, off the mark. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Matajunas. Nails the baby hook.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Goodrich. Jacks up a 3. To the wing on the left. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Second chance shot. Buries the jump shot.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Fires from way outside. Oh, from long range.
What a shot.
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
It falls.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't have to.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the 4. Baldwin can't get it to go. And here they come. Here's Pellinelli. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Biberovic. Pass to Baldwin. The 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. About a minute played so far here in the first. Kleiber.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Pellinelli. And he banks in the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Melly. Sinks that one from the post. Driving the lane. Takes a 3. And it's Melly with the rebound. Hayes with it from the arc. They get the rebound. And they're moving it up. Here's Sangelia, and easy 2 points on the layup. Sangelia's got his second bucket of the night.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Pass to Baldwin. To the paint. Here's Biberovic. Off with the layup. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Sangelia. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. So it's the visitors now. 6-point game. Here's Biberovic. Here's Baldwin.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Biberovic. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. The putback. Rebound by Sangelia. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. To the wing right side. He takes it in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Melly. The steal. Inside. Here's Sangelia. 6 points for him. Kleiber covered by Hayes. Here's Here's Sangelia. Clyburn. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Hayes. Still scoreless. Here's Melly. Here's Marjanovic. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And here we go. Clyburn buries it from 3-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Marjanovic, no good. Here's Hackett. Off target at the rim. It's deflected, and they recover it. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. They lead by 13. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Pass to Morgan. A putback. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Birch with it. Fires for 3. The rebound by Morgan.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Colson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Colson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And Tucker slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Gutteridge. Still without a basket. Pass to Colson. Here's Gutteridge. From the wing. Here's Colson. The layup off target.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Guarded by Tucker. Goes back up. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Morgan. Bangs home the trifecta. Morgan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Guarded by Tucker. Rebounded by Tucker. 1:39 left here in the second. It's good on the putback. Peacock's got 4 this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guarded by Tucker. From 13, that shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Nice move. Zizic passes to Tucker. Out to the wing. It's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. No good with the layup. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Gutterich. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
They get it again. Zizic kicks it to Tucker. Takes it inside, and Tucker slams it in.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Pass to Gutterich. Here's Colson. With 2 seconds left, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters. And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. And the basket by Singelli.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Baldwin. Off target at the rim. Hackett, guarded by Marjanovic. Here's Melly. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. A shot by Biberovic, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Throws it up high. 3-on-3. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. To the wing on the left. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And the layup's good off the glass. Biberovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Hackett. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Down low. Clyburn misses the three. Fast break, here they come. Picked off in midair. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Baldwin. He has yet to score. Chalk up 2 there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Hackett hits it from 3-point range.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. Shot from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 1:24 left in the third. Now Bellinelli. Front past the arc. Drops in the tray. Bellinelli's got 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Bellinelli. They grab their own miss. Five on the clock. To the middle. Here's Hackett. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 5.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
For the 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And good that time. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Biberovic. 5 points in the game. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Tries again. Birch the pass to Colson. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
We've got Courtney, and it's Tucker in at the point.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Stolen by Tucker. He's all alone. Morgan can't hit it.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
and running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Down low. Courtney grabs the board. Courtney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Morgan. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
It'll be a turnover. Home team ball.
Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Out to the right wing. Pass to Birch. Here's Colson. Offensive rebound. Colson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Courtney. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
From about 19 feet, Colson. Kaycock pulls it in. Colson's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field.
2 minutes.
Out left to the wing. Plays it up and banks it in. Kaycock's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
No good from Courtney. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Pass to Colson. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer on the way. Sinks the three-pointer. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Courtney. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guarded by Tucker. Pass to Gutteridge. 6 to shoot. He gets that one. There's 31 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Morgan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your home team, Morgan.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 24 seconds left in the game. Pass to Gutteridge. Right wing, here's Colson. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Kaycock from deep three-point territory. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Bellinelli. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's James. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Calathes from downtown. First shot won't go. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Out to James. Pass to Brown. They shoot again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Nice move. And the layup is good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Out to James. And the three off target. This one for three. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 5. That gives him the lead. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Calathes. Stolen. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Fires the three. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's James. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 7 points in the game. James has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Here's Bellinelli. Off with the layup. Bellinelli's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Calathes. And it's off from three-point range.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now, here is James. 7 points in the game. Here's Calathes. Deflects the pass. That one falls. He's got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Unable to get that one. Right wing. Fires in the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
James outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No shortage of scoring. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And it's Tucker in at the 1. Here's Kaycock. Pass to Zizic. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And Zizic in at the 5, down low.
Get there.
Diallo on the wing. Zizic with the rebound. Outside Tucker. Pass to Zizic. Back to Tucker. Clock at 6. Here's Zizic. And he dunks it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Akobo, no good. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Fast break, here we go. Here's Cornelie. Zizic with the rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
Here's Morgan. Sinks the tray. Morgan's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
From behind the arc. Zizic with the rebound. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense. The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
He takes it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
First personal foul. First team.
Here's Tucker. Pass to Zizic. Fires for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Kaycock. Looking off the crossover. Kaycock's gotten his first basket of the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Corneille passes to Diallo. They need this. It's hauled in by Kaycock.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Zizic. To the right side. Here's Morgan, covered by Diallo. Shot's good by Morgan. Morgan's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Tucker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul, first team
And the free throw, no good. Korkmaz, good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And slam dunk by Tucker.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Kalathis. Misses the three. Here's Morgan from the arc. No good there.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And the first half now in the books. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Man, we've talked about it so much. Hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new face. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the home team. And that'll do it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Kalathis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Korkmaz. There's the three. He can't get that one to fall.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hauled in by Brown. Here's Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. Offensive board. That shot off.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Basket's good. 9 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For three, James. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Here's Bellinelli. The three ball. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
For three, James. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Over to the wing. Pass to Bellinelli. On the take. Soft touch off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And James puts up a deep three. James can't get that one to fall.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Here's Calathis. Still no points. Out to James. The three. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The shot misses. On Wednesday, and then on Friday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
To the left side wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Calathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here is James. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A minute 37 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Korkmaz pulls it in. Here's Calathis. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. And there's James from the arc. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Drops in the three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Kick out to Brown. The three is up. He can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the three-pointer goes.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 9.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Calathis. Great look, but off the mark. Three-pointer, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 50. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Kaycock in at the 4. Here's Tucker going inside and slam dunk by Tucker.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Back to Diallo. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Kaycock. Kaycock's got 4 rebounds now. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, and the advance pass there set it all up. Scanning ahead for the early offense opportunity.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points. points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Morgan, outside Tucker. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. For 3, Diallo. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. 4-3. They get it back. Outside Tucker. Second chance effort. Poke loose. Out to the right wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Diallo, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Connects from downtown.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Second personal foul.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, and it has turned into something much, much greater.
Covered by Diallo. Pass to Kaycock. And he makes it on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
The rebound by Cornelie.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
The 3. It's not going to go for him. Right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the paint. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Tucker, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
From deep three-point range, Zizic with the rebound.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
That shot is off. Here's Akobo. Takes the 3. Zizic with the rebound. Covered by Diallo. Misses from close range. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Puts up a deep 3. Unable to get that one. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go. In transition. Here's Montayunas. And the layup is good off the glass. Here's Kaycock to stop the drought. Pass to Morgan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Cornely missing. Fires away from way outside. Offline. And so the home crowd treated to a win.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Has to be Berovich. 5 to shoot. Here's Baldwin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. James looking it over. Picked away. We're about 1 minute into the first, and Hayes throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Count that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Korkmaz over Hayes. Brown the pass to Korkmaz. Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Fires the 3. Calathes, no luck. Pass to Hall. With the drive. He gets that one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's James outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Marjanovic. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Baldwin's gone 2 of 3 from the field. James right side. To the paint. Powered down with both hands.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Calathes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
2 minutes remaining.
Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Marjanovic passes to Hall. Here's Baldwin. Knocked away. Inside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's Calathes. The rebound by Berovich. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hall. Up again. Calathes grabs the board. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Moving it up. Nice shot by James. James has got 7. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Baldwin kicks to Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. Back to Hayes. And there's the drive. The layup off target.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And here is Brown. There's 31 seconds left in the first. And it's James missing. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. And here comes the break. Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his second bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Brown. Takes the three. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by 3. Stay with us as we get set to... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Here's Gutterich. They get it back. On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2,
and he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Blasingame. Diallo out there at Corniche, and it's Blasingame in at the 1. Puts up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That's to Diallo. There's Blasingame. There's the 3. And it's a Kobo missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Colson passes to the prodigy. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Eunice grabs the miss. Here's Blasingame. No good with the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
To the inside, the prodigy passes to Gutterich.
Away team foul. Blasingame. First personal foul, second team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the right side. Here's the prodigy. Oh, trying to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Here's Blasingame. No good from outside. Blasingame gone 1 of 3 on the night. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Eunice, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Here's Blasingame. Oh, good on the triple.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Diallo. Finished off the break. Diallo's got his first basket.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the free throw, no good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mona Yunus.
Shooting one. Out of bounds.
1:36 left in the second quarter. Snatched up. Sean Law. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Corniche. Count it.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
There's the drive.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wassengame's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The layup missed.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Gutteridge. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's the fast break. Here's a Kobo. And the three off target. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving the lane. And the three ball is good. 7 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Wassengame. The rebound by Colson. Here's the three. The shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
26. Please direct order.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the two spot. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Kalathis in at the point guard position. Brown kicks to James. This one for three. It's rebounded by Hayes. James has gone 1 of 4 from distance. Over to the left wing. Here's Biberovic. It's good. Biberovic has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Brown outside. Pass to Korkmaz. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Marjanovic against Brown. In the corner, it's James. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. James has gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Baldwin can't get it to go. Here's Korkmaz. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Marjanovic. They get a hand on it. Here's the break from deep. James. They get it back.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Hall. James covering. Latre with the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
From deep, James. Again, James missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
A shot by Biberovic, no good. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Papagiannis has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. They grab their own miss, and he recovers it. The 3. Hayes, no good. James outside. Yep, that one goes in there. James has got 9 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Biberovic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's James. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from 3-point land. Hall's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Takes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Marjanovic. James outside, lets it go with the 3. Papagiannis kicks to Brown. And here's the break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3-pointer, no good. Biberovic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Scooped up. Papagiannis goes up again. Here's Kalafis. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hayes with it. Pass to Hall. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Hayes has got 9 points here in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
They've got Corniche. Diallo out there with Blossingame, and it's a Kobo in at the 2-guard spot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. Here's a Kobo.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
three from the inbound. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Off target from outside. Colson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Moniunas kicks to Diallo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And that one is good from Colson.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Awesome game. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. So the wing on the left, looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
That's the Boston game. Fires the 3. Corniche. Back to Moniunas. Here's a Kobo. Here's Blasingame, and he's good on the 3-ball. Blasingame's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Melly. Clock at 6. From deep. Corniche with the rebound. Corniche has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Diallo. That 3 off the mark. Here's Biberovic. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Blasingame, no good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
They get it again. And Marjanovic with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Diallo, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Blasingame to pass to Corniche. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Moniunas. Let's go. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time.
to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Kobo, the pass to Blossington for three. Count it!
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Baberovic. It's tipped. Pass to Baldwin. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And here's the fast break. And let's send it over to Allie.
Oh, throw it down! Can you say elevation? He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. 3 on 3. To the wing, right side. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Baberovic. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic. No good on the triple.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Baldwin's shot is good.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
He's defended by Hayes. The shot's good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Baldwin. Tries a 3 off the inbound.
Yeah, a really rough opening quarter for them in terms of shooting. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Hey, shot's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the left wing. 3-pointer. Baldwin with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Hayes, pass to Melly. Here's Marjanovic. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. They've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
When I look at this visiting team, they haven't stormed out of the gates, but they're still in a good spot. They just have to work some things out. Still, though, a very impressive squad.
Here's Baldwin. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. No good on that one.
Shooting for the away team.
And he can't hit the second. And they're on the break. Here's Baberovic. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Bellinelli. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Melli. No good with a layup. A minute 4 left to play in the first.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Bellinelli. Lets it go. Melli with a rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Baldwin. There's the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Misses from short range. And here's the fast break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
With 4 on the clock. And he lays it up and in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Leading by 9. And we'll be... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And Zizic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Morgan, beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Guterich with the bucket.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Knocks it loose. In transition, here they come. The finish. Off target at the rim. Got a hand on it. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Counted.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The visitors with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Zizic with the rebound. Here's Morgan. No made baskets yet. Here's Tucker. He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Pass to Guterich. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Tucker. Here's Morgan. Back to Tucker. Launches a 3. Guterich with the rebound.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
The layup off target. Here's Morgan. Outside Tucker. Here's Zizic. The shot no good. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Guterich. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And they're pushing it up. Here's Morgan. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. No good on the quick 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Tucker. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Tucker.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Zizic with the rebound. 1:44 left in the second period. The offensive rebound. Kaycock can't cash it in from close range. Here's Guterich. He has 7. Down low. Up again. The shot misses. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. To the right side. Here's Tucker. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Tucker's gotten 4 this quarter. 1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Baldwin. On target from range. Baldwin's got 10 points in the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Tucker drives it in. It's Hayes with the rebound. Tucker's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Marjanovic. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 3. Here's Melly. Another shot. Here's Baberovic. Launches it from deep. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Glad you could join us. Ryan and
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Baldwin. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the shooting guard position. For the lead, just 5 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Beberovic is gone, just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%.
Assist goes to Bellinelli.
For the tie. No luck on that one.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Bellinelli can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Beberovic. 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Marjanovic. No good there.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. To the inside. There's the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Hayes for 3. That one doesn't drop. Hayes has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. No good from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Beberovic. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Beberovic has gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Takes the 3 and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Melli.
Away team ball.
Melli with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes.
Shot to stop the run. Misses off the left iron.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter here. Drives to the hoop. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 11.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Beberovic. Drains the triple.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Count that bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Out to the right wing. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. It's intercepted. And they're running. Snatched away. Here's Melli. No points so far.
Away team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And that one misses.
Your home team, Nico Melli, taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. In transition, here they come. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. He's defended by Hayes. And the basket is good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Baberovic. Fires the three. And he can't get that one. Baberovic has gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Here's Bellinelli. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baberovic. That three's off the mark. That'll count. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. From the inbound. Shot's good by Morgan.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And it's Tucker in at point guard. And it's in there.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Tucker with a screen. Here's Morgan. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Lets the three fly. Zizic with the rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. Right side, Tucker. And here they come. Can't connect from short range. Here we go. Here's Morgan. Offensive rebound. Cans it with nobody near him.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Puts up a deep three. He's off on that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Drills it from deep.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Pass to Guduric. Checked by Tucker. And there's the screen. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Driving inside, and he gets that one. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Kaycock. Right wing. Lets it fly. Shot's good by Morgan.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Guduric. Here's Tucker driving to the basket. Count the basket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Tucker's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Guterich to end the run. 6 on the shot clock. Morgan with the rebound. Here's Tucker. No good with a layup. From deep three-point land. And he recovers it. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And he makes it. Here's Morgan. Pass to Kaycock. Here's Morgan. 4-3. Doesn't go for him. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Let's go with a 3. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Puts the move on. On the take. Out to the right wing. Off target from outside. Inside. From the arc.
Number 32.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way they